what's up, and welcome to day 3 of our video messenger marketing course. I am your host, Reka Forgach, and I'm super excited to introduce the topic of the day today, which is how to create your own comment to messenger bot and your own follow-up bot. So that's totally a mouthful, but actually it's really, really exciting. We're going to take a look at some more complex bots today, maybe some conversation trees, definitely some conversation trees, and we're going to see what they look like in action and how you can build it yourself. So what is a comment to messenger bot? Basically, if we take a look at our handy dandy workflow scheme here, we're going to be taking a look at the one that deals with hot traffic today. So this turns hot traffic into leads, some warm traffic into leads. Basically, what the comment to messenger bot, who the comment to messenger bot targets are your Facebook followers and people who already have some sort of familiarity or connection with your brand. And it's triggered by an FB post, and it's kind of in the name what it does. So you may be a couple of steps ahead of me, but basically what happens is once you create a Facebook post, you'll go ahead and create one that triggers a comment or some sort of response by your follower base. And once they comment on your Facebook post, they're going to get an offer or some sort of reply from you in their Facebook Messenger. And then either they'll become a lead and get pushed into your CRM, and you'll be building your Messenger subscriber list, of course, as well throughout this whole process. Or you'll go ahead and if they haven't responded right away, you can go ahead and send them some follow-up content throughout the next couple of weeks, as we discussed before. And what we're actually going to do today is also learn how to set up a follow-up bot so you can automate this process as well. Yay! So awesome. And here's a nice little example from the famous marketer Derek Halpern. So what you'll see here is that he has a post, and the post is basically what he says in the post is that you should comment on this post, and you'll get free access to an awesome ebook that I have with a lot of valuable information and lots of stuff like that. And he has a trigger book here, trigger word here, send me the ebook. And if you comment that, then what happens is you get taken to your messenger here, and we'll see another trigger word here, how to get 5,000 subscribers, reply with 5,000. And with that trigger keyword, you'll actually get access to the PDF download link. And with that, Derek here is growing his messenger subscriber list, and potentially this can be used to grow your actual list or sell some sort of tripwire. So we'll talk about some of the results in a bit. But the reason this is so exciting is because what you can actually do here is get some really free of charge promotion through your Facebook page. So this doesn't even involve any sort of ad campaign budget or any sort of Facebook ads. All you have to do here is create a post on your page and then get your followers to respond to it. Now, depending, of course, on how big your organic reach is or how viral the post gets, will depend on the success of your actual post. Maybe you'll boost it, maybe you won't, but the potential here is huge. And what this translates to is a very, very low cost of subscribers or leads. So you're not going to have to pay massive amounts from your ad budget in order to get new leads and subscribers. And just to illustrate this point a little bit more, I have a really exciting case study from our very own What's Help archives here with me today. And this was a number of campaigns that we did together, that we worked on together with a travel agency called Online Tours. And just throwing this in your face is a huge teaser, but basically with the help of What's Help, Online Tours was able to grow their lead base by 240% with no extra cost to themselves. So let's take, for example, this comment to messenger example. Here we created a comment to messenger bot for Online Tours, and within 24 hours, we saw that through their page followers and through the reach of their actual page, they got 1,000 comments and 300, a bit more than 300 likes for free. So that's within the first days. And they spent on this entire campaign $1,260. $1,260. And what that equates to, if you do the math, which I'm going to do for you really quickly because it's written down here, is actually 16 cents per Messenger subscriber. So that is a 16-cent cost of acquisition for your lead, which is really great. And of course, and I can reiterate this all day for you if you want, but basically once they're on your Messenger subscriber list, you can target them with follow-ups, you can send value-added packages or any sort of call to actions in the future to them. So that's think of it like an inbox, but one where people are actually just a bit more responsive. So I'd actually invite you to read more about this case study and a lot of our other case studies on our blog, which you can reach from our website, whatshelp.io. And you'll find a lot of great tips and tricks and some step-by-step instructions on how to build and optimize your own bots there as well. So instead of prattling on about how amazing and effective Comment to Messenger is, I hope that I've triggered your interest enough to go ahead and experiment with it. And what I'm going to do now is walk you through a step-by-step demo on how to set up a bot like this of your own using our very own Unicorn Writing School that we became acquainted with last time. So as all things usually begin, we're going to log into our Let's Help account. So you have Unicorn Writing, got my email, and we're here. So the process begins similar to yesterday's process. We're going to go down to bots, and we're going to create a bot. So we'll give this a title, Unicorn, and actually just to give you an overview of what I'm going to do today. So, actually, to tell you the truth, I left out some valuable information for you guys here, and I'll get into what I'm going to do in a minute. But just backtracking a little bit, Comment to Messenger, some inspiration on how you can use this. So if you're a travel agency, if you're an amusement park, if you're a unicorn back writing school, if you're any of these things, or if you're a pizza parlor, then you can use Comment to Messenger to promote coupon codes and get subscribers there. In the same way, you can also promote special offers and private sales, especially if you're an e-commerce business or a mono product store or any of these things. If you have some sort of special events, or if you're a service and you're holding a special event and you would like to hold a private sale, then you can promote it very easily through Comment to Messenger. And we also have the option to share content, as we saw in the Derek Halpern example. So through Comment to Messenger, you can let people download ebooks, guides, videos, and whatnot. We also have quiz and prize sweepstakes. So you can easily set up a quiz on your Comment to Messenger and have people participate that way, and sort of use follow-up bots there to separate the wheat from the chaff, for the correct answers from the non-correct answers, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. And also interactive calculators and bots. So if you set up a messenger tree, then you can ask people to choose through variance and determine, for example, if you're a travel agency, through their destination, by asking how many nights they're going to stay, by asking how many people are going to be in the traveling party. You can set up a bot to estimate roughly how much a trip through your travel agency, for example, would cost. So these are just some ideas to get the wheels turning in your head and get the gears going, and some things that we've also had some experience and examples with. So go ahead and take a look at the case studies again on our blog, take a look at different ways that we've used it and worked with companies to use it, and think about what sort of offers, what sort of content, what sort of outgoing value that you can offer your own audience that would make a good trigger for such a bot. So, next up, we have a few best practices that we have, where to put my head, that we've experienced. Maybe right here is unobtrusive. So now we have a few important points for the post and also the message that we really recommend that you follow. These are just some best practices that we've experienced through making our own bots. So number one, the post should have a clear call to action message which inspires users to leave a comment. So this is a bit of a no-brainer. Your audience needs to leave a comment in order to leave the bot. So make sure to ask a question or ask your audience to actually just type out the trigger word in the comment, the trigger keyword in their comment, or anything like that that will inspire them to tag somebody in the comment, anything like that that will inspire them to leave a comment so that they will get the message in their inbox. Number two, the post should clearly describe that the user will get a private message via Messenger after leaving a comment. So this may be the first time that your audience, your follower, whoever this person is receiving a direct message in their Messenger platform. So they may not be expecting it. They may not know what it is. They may not know how it works. So definitely just be very clear in your communication about what the task at hand is, what they need to do, and what's going to happen in order for them to receive whatever promised piece of content that you have put out there in the world. And number three, the message needs to mention a keyword which a user should use in their reply in order to trigger the bot. So again, this is a totally new marketing tool. There's a high chance that this is the first time that somebody is seeing this. So make sure to sort of reiterate that this keyword is a really necessary aspect for them to, it's a really necessary thing for them to submit in order for them to be able to take advantage of the offer at hand. You can use it in your comment. You can use it again in your message that they'll receive in their directly in their own Messenger inbox. And we'll go over that in a minute. And just keep this repetition going, this clear communication, and make sure that's very clear for everybody what exactly is going on. Got it? Good. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump back to our bot. So we've gotten so far as to sign into our account. We're going to click Create a Bot, and we are going to go ahead and just go through this basic form. So bot title. Oh yeah, I had left off before to let you know what sort of post that we're going to make here and what the schematic is. So basically what I have here is like a little bit of a contest that I would like people to respond to and comment on in order for me to be able to send them a direct message to their inbox and have them download a little piece of content and a discount code from me and my unicorn back riding school. So bot title, I'm going to call this Unicorn Back Riding. I don't know, something like a PDF down, Mythical Creatures PDF. That will make a little bit more sense in a minute. I'm going to connect my Facebook page, make sure it's the right one. We can add a tag. We can export user data. These are things that we'll take a look at later. And finally, I'm not going to add a tag right now, but you are welcome to. And I'm going to select comment to Messenger bot, which is what we're making right now. So messaging keyword settings. So here, the next step is to select the actual post that we would like to add to this bot. So here, we need to obviously go ahead and make a post that we'll be able to submit to this bot. So really quickly here, I'm going to go ahead and create a fun little post. I'm going to upload two beautiful pictures. I'm going to add a question here. So, do you know which one of these is the real unicorn? comment top or bottom below with your, I guess it's not a guess, with your answer, and we'll send you the solution and a special discount in your via in a direct message. Publish this as a regular post. And we've got our post. And the way that we will connect this to our bot is we need the tracking ID for this post. So this is actually the number ID of the page. So the best way to get this is to click the timestamp. In this case, it's just now. If you're going to connect an older post, then it will just have the time and the actual date of when you posted it. Anyway, it's right here underneath the bolded name of your page. So I'm going to click just now and go ahead and just copy and paste the text that's in your address bar here. So I've pasted that here. And now next step is to create the message text. So here we go. So you want to know which one is the real unicorn? Type reply with unicorn to receive a awesome mythical guide to mythical creatures. A special discount code. And here what I'd like to point out is that this is going to show up with an actual link below it to a post. So it's a really good idea here to just, and by clicking on that link, the person will actually be redirected back to the post. So it's a really good idea here just to make that clear and say, ignore the link below. That will just take you back to the post. Go ahead and just type unicorn. And so that just makes everything really clear. Here we'll input the keyword unicorn. And now we're going to get to the meat of the matter. So the bot is triggered, the first message is sent, and now we've got our whole workflow to put together here. So I'm not going to waste your time here. I've got the answer right here, or the message composed right here, and we are ready to go. So I have a very nice little PDF set up for this exercise on unicorns, Pegasuses, and other mythical creatures. And I'm going to attach that as well. And that's going to have my discount code and also the answer to this entire little game in it, together with a lot of other fun information about unicorns, Pegasuses, and any other flying four-legged creature that exists. And so as you can see automatically, again, we have this user input field. We're not actually going to need this in this workflow. We can, if we did need it and wanted it to be lower, then of course we can rearrange our cards with our little arrow buttons here, but I'm going to go ahead and actually just completely delete this that card because I don't need it right now. So I can click next. My bot is live, and I'm going to go ahead and this is very important. Don't forget to save and close your bot, or else all of your wonderful work will be for naught. So let's go ahead and test this baby out. So we're back at our unicorn writing page, and I actually switched this out before to left or right because I thought that the pictures would be stacked on top of each other, but Facebook actually put them next to each other. So let's see, we've got a Pegasus on the left and a unicorn on the right. So the unicorn is definitely the one on the right. And as you're testing, make sure that you are posting as yourself, as your personal profile, and not as your page profile, else the bot probably won't be triggered. if you're just commenting to yourself. So I've gone ahead and I've typed in write, and there we go. We see our message. So let's check this out on the jumbo screen. And gotta click on the message. We see our message here. This is the link that we are instructing our user, our readers, our followers, our repliers not to click on because it will take them back to the post. And instead, we've let them know that they should just type in unicorn. So I've typed in unicorn, and there we go. We've got, thanks for joining our contest. We've got an awesome guide to mythical creatures. And there is the PDF. We can go ahead and download that. And that's that, folks. So really exciting stuff. Try our hand at it. See what you've got up your sleeve for some great little workflows. And I'm going to just scoot right along to our follow-up use cases. So follow-up use cases. What I want to say about this is, what I want to cover a little bit here are some ideas on what you can use to follow up. So let's say that you've asked somebody to submit their email or phone number or some sort of answer. These are all conditionals that you can program into your follow-up bot, and we'll take a look at that in a minute. So let's say this person hasn't submitted their email or phone number or whatever it is that you are looking for. You can follow up with them. You'll set the amount of hours within a day, within 2 days, over the course of 2 weeks with some useful content. So that may be some sort of lead magnet, that may be like a downloadable PDF or a guide or a special offer, or something that they can act upon or download, and then move them into your core product or service, or, as we spoke about before, some sort of tripwire. So a smaller commitment of time, energy, or money. Be that like to make an appointment or buy some sort of small accessory to your core product or something like that, and then move on to your core product. And the other thing that you can use follow-ups for example, is to promote your product or service by following up with abandoned leads. So here, for example, let's say that originally you had reached out with a 25% discount offer on your service, and understandably so, probably, there are a few people who slipped through the cracks and didn't follow up on that and didn't submit their information. And you can go ahead and program a bot to a few days later write to them and be like, hey, we saw that you didn't take advantage of our offer, and just for you, we're going to offer you an even more amazing discount, 25% discount on all of our products and services across the board. And please just go ahead and submit your email and information. So these are just some ideas to get the juices flowing about what you can use these follow-up use cases for. And now we're going to take a look at how to make them. So we're going to go back to our bots dashboard. And you guys know the drill. We'll create a new bot, and I'm going to call this Unicorn Back Riding 3-day offer follow-up. And actually my workflow here is going to be to follow up on the bot that we made yesterday, which involved a 3-day sort of magical starter pack that people could receive in exchange for their email address. So I'm going to connect my Facebook page. And right now we're going to create a standard bot. And if you remember, this is the bot that is actually triggered by another bot. So we're going to connect this later on to our original offer in a second. So, hey, first name, just going to write a quick friendly message here. Noticed you didn't download our special offer, and we'd really love to see you at our Unicorn Ranch. So we'd like to send you an extra special enchanting 5-day starter pack just for you. Not the most eloquent, but you guys get the idea. So you can get a little bit more descriptive and friendly with your text there as you see fit. And once again, we'll have the user input. Just input your email below to receive this enchanting discount. We'll set the field to email. And we have validation. Doesn't look like an email. And this, of course, will make sure that what people are submitting is actually in a proper email format. So here we have the direct link to the bot, your payload. We'll set it live. And most importantly, never forget to save and close your bot. That's really, really important. And now our final step will be to hook up this follow-up with our 3-day offer. So here we have our 3-day offer bot. I'll click edit by clicking on this little pencil in the bottom right corner. And on the compose page, you can tick the follow-up message box. And here we have a set of conditionals set up for you. So here you have tag, for example, if you've tagged somebody as follow-up or abandoned or unconfirmed or anything like that, then you can follow up with that entire segment of your Messenger subscriber list. You can follow up by name, by email, by phone, or if you click no conditions, then it's just going to follow up across the board with everybody who has responded or triggered your original bot. So we're going to go right now with email is unknown. And I'll follow up within a day. And then under select a bot, actually only one bot shows up for us here because the dashboard here just filters out to all the standard bots that can be triggered here because, as I said before, those are the bots that respond to other bots. Just a bot bonanza over here. Save and close. And there you go. That was our follow-up bot workflow. So you can, as you can see, you can start creating really awesome conversation trees here. You can build, a few standard bots down the line and using tags, follow up with different segments in a really personalized way. And the more practice you get with this, the more you're going to get a feel for how you can really, really customize your messages in an automated way. So put in a little bit of work in the beginning and really reap the benefits and save yourself time and a ton of money on your ad budget and any retargeting ads that you would usually use just by using these bots. So that's really exciting stuff. So just to cover everything today, we took a look at how to create a comment to Messenger bot and a follow-up bot. And your homework for today is simply going to be to use the bots that you created yesterday to create your own follow-up bot and maybe create a post that triggers its own message. And I am having so much trouble with this slide deck here. And tomorrow, I would love to see you again to take a look at how to build a lead gen bot and optimize your sales process. So thanks so much for sticking with me today, guys. I know it was a lot and we were really digging deep into these advanced bots, but I know that you guys can do it. And I am so excited to see what sort of bots you come up with and what your workflows are. So definitely be in touch and see you guys tomorrow. Bye.